Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing another relaxation type reading. We'll pull out one card, and that one card will be the message for everyone. So this is kind of like a reading, but more so a little bit more of a meditative relaxation audio type thing. This definitely can answer questions for some of you, but it is one card, so it's very general. But we're going to focus on what each card has and what it brings to the table. So we're going to focus on the message, the positive message that a card has, and we're going to analyze it, and we're just going to relax and enjoy whatever the message comes through with these cards, or the one card. Okay? And as usual, thank you so much for all the likes, the subscribes, the kind comments. I'm really happy I get to make another video for you guys. I really hope I can continue to make more. And yeah, so let's just get into this relaxation mini reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards now. And then it would really help if you can just send your intentions and vibrations to the cards as we're shuffling, and focus on your breathing. Focusing on your breathing is a really great way to disconnect and just relax. It's really good to breathe and to practice focusing on your breathing. A lot of us actually forget to take deep breaths, and actually not remembering to take deep breaths can actually is what makes people more stressed out. When you're not breathing, your brain is being told that it doesn't have any air. So naturally your body will respond to that and start to be fearful and get anxious, and suddenly you're in this frantic state of mind because your brain is sending signals that you're in danger. So I know it's a little bit, it might sound really far out there, but it's true. Our body reacts and is very sensitive. So remember to always take a deep breath and always just breathe. So we're shuffling the cards here. Let's see. I feel like it's almost ready. I'm just going to keep going until whatever card just wants to come out. And until then, we're just going to keep relaxing and not really worry about anything else or what card wants to come out. It doesn't matter, because every card has a positive message no matter what. So it doesn't even matter what card is going to come out. Okay, I think it's ready. Great. So we have the 10 of Wands. And just looking at the 10 of Wands, I see the illustration. It's very beautiful, and I believe this card came out in one of my earlier readings or my earlier videos that I made. So definitely maybe there are some of you who've seen my first videos and this card decided to come out again. But the Ten of Wands. So the positive message of Ten of Wands, it's a really great card. It talks about a lot of the end of something. It can be a good or bad ending, but most likely it's good. So it's finally time to just relax. It really is with this card because it's all about getting the rewards of all your hard work and allowing yourself to receive those rewards, to take all the good that comes from the day, whether it's good or bad. It's all about accepting the good that the day had. So this card in a reading like this really kind of talks about being thankful, reminding yourself of what you are thankful in the day, even if it's as small as something like, I don't know, I'm thankful that I was not late for work today, or I'm thankful that I even have someone to talk to, something as small as that, or I'm thankful that I had time to do something I enjoyed today. It's even as little as that. This card's really asking you to be thankful, be happy, really focus on those things. I feel like all of us can really learn to do that more. Maybe even just think about it right now. I'll give you some time to think about maybe at least even just 3 things. What are you thankful for today? Or if you have more, just name them all down in your head. Just list them all out. And kind of just really soak it in. And maybe as you keep thinking and being thankful, you start to realize there's actually more to be thankful for. And the list just gets larger, and you just suddenly feel a lot happier and more relaxed than you did a couple of minutes ago. All is well, things are going well. Things will get better too. Just be thankful and remember all the things that really make you happy. And just give attention and nourish the good experiences that do happen in the day or that happened yesterday, right? Just be thankful be thankful that you have a roof over your head. That's more than enough. That's more than a lot of people have. I would be thankful. I'm thankful for that all the time. So now that we're done being thankful and really focused on what that card was trying to tell us, let's see what else this card can help us with and what other messages that this card would have. The Ten of Wands is all about somebody who takes a lot of work, who has the weight of the world on their shoulders. They take a lot of responsibility of other people's problems. They protect other people so much to the point that they exhaust themselves the most. So even though that's really wonderful, and it's important to be a good friend and a good person and always be there for people, this card is asking us, even me, I feel like this is a reading for myself also, is to really take some of that weight off of our shoulders and just not try to be responsible for everyone else's happiness. All those extra responsibilities that we're taking on because we feel like we have to, or maybe we feel like we owe somebody, let's let go of that from now. Let's start to focus more on ourselves and be better at being responsible for our own health and our own mental health too. I mean, sometimes in life you have no choice. If you have kids, or if you have a family and you're taking care of them, of course we don't have a choice, and that's something we love to do. That's something we have to do because of course we cannot ignore our responsibilities. But definitely let's finish what we have to do and nothing more, right? So if you've taken care of all of your responsibilities that cannot be ignored, let's take care of that, and let's not take anything extra. We need to learn to say no. If it's not hurting anybody, we can say no. Like if we're helping a friend or maybe a very stubborn lover, it's okay to say no. They know how to take care of themselves. They've been taking care of themselves way before they met you, right? People are okay. Sometimes they seem helpless because we help them a lot and they get very comfortable and they really enjoy receiving that help. But in reality, it maybe makes them weaker and they get too comfortable. So let's just say no to people sometimes. It's okay to say no. It's okay to decline, maybe even at work. It's okay to say, hey, no, I can't finish that in that time frame. I need more time, or you've given me already too many projects. No. Or I can't go to that meeting. It's okay to say no. Let's take all of that burden and that weight off of our shoulders. This card is really talking about allowing ourselves to relax, which is really great. It's I love when I do these or when I do these type of readings, these relaxation meditative audios. I love how like the perfect card seems to always come out. This card is totally on the same boat as us, and it wants us to relax. So let's just get back to focusing on our breathing again if we forgot. Let's be thankful that the energies in the universe are vibrating with this card, and it's giving it life and energy, and it helped us choose this Ten of Wands, the vibrations of the universe, and sent us this message. Let's be thankful and be kind of excited that messages do come if you ask for it. If you focus on it, messages do get sent to you in some way or form. And in this case, it came to us in one card, which is a Ten of Wands. How cool is that? I really encourage you to look up the Ten of Wands, or even define it your own way if you wish to. But I think you'll soon realize, or soon find out also, that this card is really talking about relaxing. Yeah, let's just focus on our breathing. It could have been for many of you, I know it was for me, a very overwhelming week, or months, or days, just so overwhelming. And sometimes it creates a lot of anger. It causes you to be so tired and even depressed. Just really, Sometimes when you're so overwhelmed and stressed out, you don't even recognize yourself anymore. It's like, who is this angry, irritated person who's always tired and who feel like they're losing themselves in the midst of working so hard for everyone and everything? So let's just let it all go and kind of get back to you. You know, let's get back to ourselves and let's center ourselves and really take what we need to. Just let go of everything. It's really all about people who work so hard. You know, we all want to be successful. We all want to be the best we can be. And we are, you know, there's nothing wrong with working hard. Working hard is great. I love to work hard. But of course, sometimes it gets really tiring. And it's really important to allow yourself to take a step back sometimes. It's very important to reconnect, be spiritual again, reconnect with nature, reconnect with a hobby that's very relaxing or very spiritual, or it brings you happiness. I know for me, I really enjoy cooking. That's very relaxing for me. It's very therapeutic because I'm not thinking about anything else but to not burn this food. I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about the food, how it's gonna come out, and how it's gonna look, and how I want it to look, you know? It really just relaxes me because all of the outside, all like the attention of outside and all of the worries and stress, suddenly it's very easy to forget or not even think about at the time. And that in itself is relaxation. It's giving our mind the break that we deserve. So, I mean, that's why you're here and listening to this audio, so I don't have to keep reminding you of that. But I'm so excited that we get to have the time to even do this. So that's another thing to be thankful for. I mean, have the time and day to just listen or do something that you really love to do. Having 30 minutes to yourself. So 10 of Wands. I didn't want this to be an actual tarot reading, but I'm getting very strong messages from this card itself. It seems like many of you have this goal in mind, have this picture perfect life in your mind that's either coming soon or wants to come soon. It could have been many things. There are a lot of messages that are coming through to me, but I don't want to talk about it. It's starting to feel a little bit not worthy of our time, if you know what I mean. So I'm not going to focus on that message. I'm going to actually focus again on the positive. And it's just this thought of wanting something. You have this picture painted into your head, and it's kind of coming to life. Maybe for you it hasn't yet, but you're on your way. Just keep going and hang on. Take the steps you need and keep going what you are. Everything's be okay, because sometimes people focus on what they don't have yet. We all do. There are things that we want or we believe that we should be at a certain age or a certain time in our lives. We feel like we need to be this and do that. And the reality is that everyone's lives is so different, and you'll get there. We will all get to where we need to be and where we want to be, as long as we keep getting there. So what I want, and what this card wants also, is just to focus on the process. Be nice to yourself and pat yourself on the back, because you are working towards that goal, and that should be acknowledged, and it should be praised, and it should be celebrated. It's great, it's beautiful. Things don't happen overnight. They take weeks and months, sometimes years, but it's all a process day by day. Walking up a step, walking up a mountain, it takes time, but it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the process. And as you climb that mountain or the stairs or whatever you're envisioning, experiences happen along the way, good and bad, but that's all part of the journey. And that's the beautiful part too. So enjoy the process and really be proud of yourself for taking those steps. It's a time to not be hard on yourself and just enjoy. Just enjoy the moments. At this very moment, you're relaxed. You can focus on your breathing again. Focus on things that you're thankful for and happy about. This card has so much meanings, and it really just wants to talk about relaxation. It talks about enjoying and appreciating beauty in the world, to re-look for the beauty in the world, such as nature, painting again, art. Some of you love beautiful things such as jewelry, clothing, and just all those types of stuff that just makes life more exciting, and that just is really eye-pleasing. And so this card is asking you to just think about those stuff that make you happy and relaxed. Whether it's obtaining a very beautiful piece of jewelry, or it's feeling the wind at a beautiful hike, or in the park, or in a garden, it's telling you to think about it and make time to make it happen. Revisit those beautiful times that you had, because you love these type of stuff. I mean, who doesn't? The beach, the ocean, lakes, rivers. It's summertime now, so it really looks like many of you will make the time to enjoy that kind of stuff. This card's also asking, like I said earlier, just a friendly reminder is to not take anyone else's burden anymore. We are not responsible for anyone and how things turn out for them. If it's not healthy for us anymore, it's okay to let go. And also, we are not required to be anything for anybody at all, at any given time. There is no requirement from us. Besides our duties, but when it comes to work, friends, and even family, we don't have to be a certain way for people. We just have to be the best of ourselves and be there for ourselves and be present. We no longer have to be in a room with people and please them or feel like that they need to be happy in order for us to be happy. We all are responsible for our own happiness, right? So just remember that too. Hopefully that helps with any stress that you're dealing with. And just know that everything's going to be okay. The Ten of Wands tells us that it will be, and it also tells us that we are on the right path. We're trying and we're getting there. And it also tells us that we will get there as long as we learn to also relax. Take a 10-minute breather. People watch. Just remember that Earth and life is still there. Don't get too caught up into the storm. And almost like, of course, like, you know, take some time to stop and smell the flowers, right? That's what the card is telling us. It's not telling us to put our whole life on hold and to stop, but it is telling us to do that. And it's great because that is what we're doing. That's what we've been doing for the past, half an hour. We've been doing what the Ten of Wands already asked us to do. How great is that? I love doing these types of readings. I feel like they have a message that we all can take in, and it's really beneficial and it's really great. Of course, I do want to make more videos, and I do want to, well, I'll talk about that in a bit. But just to recap really quickly about this card. I've been saying the whole video, but it doesn't hurt to say it one last time. Learn to breathe. Learn to focus on your breathing. Be thankful. Know that we're on the right path, and that we're working hard. Just continue to do it, but know when to stop and smell the flowers. And of course, last but not least, is to not be responsible or not take responsibility for other people anymore. We are responsible for our own happiness, and that goes for them too. We do not need to please people and bend backwards to make them happy, especially when it's affecting you mentally and it's exhausting you. Then that's definitely a sign to let go. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Or, I'm sorry, that's the end of the audio. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, do let me know at the bottom, the comments, and just let me know and I'll make more. And my goal is to hopefully have more time to make videos. I'm very busy. I have 2 jobs that I'm working. So I don't really have much time to make these videos, but I really, really, really want to start making tarot reading videos based for just zodiac signs, right? I do have more fun doing the pick a card reading, so I'm still going to be doing that. I really enjoy doing that. But some people are asking that I make the zodiac or do readings for the signs, each zodiac sign, and I really want to, but there's like 12 signs, or I'm not too sure how many there are exactly at the top of my head. I forget, but there's a lot of them, and it takes a commitment. I would hate to only do 4 and not have time to finish the rest. So I fear that I wouldn't have time to complete them all. It'd probably take me weeks to do them all because, yeah. So I would hate to leave a lot of zodiac signs hanging, but I will try to make or find a way to do it. I know I can do it if I was to choose to maybe make the videos very short, but it's not easy to it's almost impossible to time yourself with tarot readings. Messages are just always coming through and you don't really want to stop, and I don't like to do that. I feel like that's very unnatural, and tarot readings are all about being natural, and I just feel like they just have to keep going until it's done, when the messages are done. So I can't really say that, I would make an Aquarius video for only 5 minutes. I mean, I could, but that would just feel so unnatural, and that would make me very unhappy to do something like that. It feels very business and very gimmicky, and I'm not saying people who do that if there's anything wrong. That's totally fine. That's just something I cannot do. I feel uncomfortable doing so. But I will try to figure out a way to make time. I really want to. Um, yeah, but until then, I'll be definitely continue to make pick a card readings. So you can look forward to that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching or listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. And yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really relaxed just doing this talking and just doing this reading. For me, it's like another way of relaxation, also. So I feel great. Um, it's about dinner time for me, so I'm ready to start cooking. I'm in a great state of mind. I'm happy. I'm thankful. And everything in life, could always be better, but as of right now, as far as I'm concerned, it's great. So thank you again. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.